So we sit down at an Italian restaurant, and the only reason we picked this place is it just happened to be close, and there were some seats outside. It was a nice day. Okay, we sit down. It was great. The waitress was rude to us, and the food was delicious, and we're right outside in the town square, and it was greatly overpriced. I felt like I got the French experience. Everything that I have heard about French, I felt like I got it all right there. They make a pizza over here, and I've been to Italy one time. It was with Bellator about a year ago. But I swear to goodness, the best food, the best Italian food I've ever had has actually been in France. I used to go to a wrestling tournament every single year. It kicked off the tournament in Nice, France. Now, Nice, France only sits 44 miles from the border of Italy. So you would have these families that come over. They'd open up shop. They essentially live at the restaurant. They would close down every single day for hours, reopen at dinner time. And that's when the family itself would then cook and sit down and they'd have their food. So, I mean, it was just like Mama made, right? If your mom was Italian, just like Mama made. So I'm in France, and this is Paris, which is totally different from being near the border of Italy, but it was really the same experience. They make a pizza. It is so thin. When they set the pizza down, if you were to hold the entire pizza in one hand and your other hand was empty and you closed your eyes, you almost wouldn't know what hand the pizza was in. All right, now surely I'm exaggerating, but it's that light of a pizza. Everybody has to have their own pizza, their own large pizza. And that would serve as an appetizer. You are then going to need a whole meal after that. Now, that's not something that we could relate to in America. You get a pizza, you're going to split that with 2 or 3 buddies and still probably have a couple of slices left over. It is so thin. This thing is not a centimeter thick. Just enough little sauce on the top. Just enough cheese on the top. Little bit of basil. It was a margarita pizza. Oh, so nice. Absolutely so nice. My wife had a salad. My father-in-law had some salmon. My mother had the bolognese. I mean, we kind of went around and everybody shared. Great meal. Rushed back to make the train. Sit down. 2 hours, 16 minutes later, we're back in England. So there's a complete difference in vacationing and traveling. And I am not vacation guy. I do not like days off, and the last thing I want to do is wake up and have nothing to do that day. But that is what my mind is for a vacation. A lot of sitting around, a lot of sleeping in, a lot of staying up too late, maybe a room service where you get pampered a little bit. That would be my idea of a vacation. If there's a pool involved, boy, home run. We are traveling. We are here to see things. We were out today. We got up. We went to Westminster Abbey. We saw the Tower of Big Ben, which, by the way, burned down. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. The Tower of Big Ben, has everybody heard of that? That caught fire like 2 years ago. It's completely under construction right now. I was out here almost a year ago. It was under construction. It's still all taped and tarped off. And quite frankly, it's much less impressive than the Eiffel Tower. Not for nothing, but it is. Went to the palace, got some photographs of the Queen's house. I'm trying to think of what else I have to do. I'm running out of bullets here. Eventually, I'm probably going to have to take the girls shopping, which is the last thing that I want to do.